Good morning, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. I am on my lunch break at work. That's why I look a little crazy right now. You guys know. Sorry. But I wanted to come on here and do a read for feminine energy going into 2021, I'm sorry. Going into 2021. I just really felt like doing a feminine energy collective read. I have one deck with me. I only have one deck with me. It is the Star Temple Oracle, so it's going to be kind of broad. I don't have a lot of cards to play and clarify with today. I have my cards that I travel around in a bag, and usually I keep them in my car or I take them to work with me, so if I'm on lunch, I want to read for you guys, I can. But today, I left my bag at home, and I only have this one deck in the car that ended up in the car, so it must be meant for you guys. Love this. This is by Susie Cherub or Cherub. I'm not really sure how to say this woman's name, but her cards are beautiful. But let's see what we can pick up for the divine. I don't want to say divine feminine, but just feminine energies in general. Whether you are like considering yourself a divine feminine or not, I don't know. I just want to tap into feminine energies. We all have masculine and feminine energy. I actually have a podcast video explaining that. I'll link it below if anyone is interested in watching or listening. But let's get some energy. What energy is out here for the feminine energy, please? Okay, the Sacred Orchard, co-create. My abundance mindset attracts endless blessings. Energy of 33, which is 6. Very beautiful card with her apple. Co-create is making me think of pregnancy for some people. So some of your feminine energies could be about to give birth, could be pregnant, giving birth, co-creation. It doesn't always have to mean like a baby. It could mean like you're pregnant with an idea or, something of the sorts. Let's see. What do we need to welcome in to 2021 for feminine energies? Okay. Sorry. This is 13, the energy breaking down to a 4, which is balance. These aren't traditional tarot cards, they're oracle cards. And whenever I get certain sign energy from it, I'll call it out. But this always puts me in the mind of Libra energy because she's trying to maintain balance, if you can see with this. But she's the goddess of balance, obviously. But equality, and it says, I create and foster reciprocal relationships. So you could just be in a position as a feminine where we as feminine energies are needing to co-create or work together with someone. But what's the block here? What's the block? Ooh, sorry. Diamond Star, Destiny. Look how beautiful. Ooh. Okay, the card says, I focus on service and follow my higher purpose. So that's the block. And maybe you're not connecting within your higher self to work with someone. Maybe you are feeling like you shouldn't have to work with someone or you don't need to work with anybody. Maybe you're trying to do a lot all on your own and Spirit is kind of trying to let you know like, hey, what's blocking this is you're not tapping into your higher self and what you actually need to do. Maybe you're too much rooted in your ego, thinking I have to do everything alone, or like this is only going to come together if I do it my way. Yeah, I was feeling pregnancy at first, but maybe some of you are pregnant. Maybe that's for a couple of you, but I definitely am feeling just like you guys are trying to create something or build into something important, and it is taking a second person or a second energy or more work around or work with. If you say you're trying to build a company, for instance, maybe you're realizing you're going to have to work with another person to make that come true, or that it would be in your best interest to work with someone else even. And this is just the energy for what you guys need to like welcome in, what's entering into 2021 for the feminine collective. So this may or may not resonate with you. You will know how it is coming out for you. Okay? Man. The little star, 24, breaking down to 6. You have a lot of 6 energy. What numbers do I see? 5, 7, 6, 4, and 6. So some interesting numbers kind of all towards the end of the spectrum, 5, 6, and 7. Definitely. My inner child is whole and complete. And I feel as though this particular job or this particular thing that you're working on is going to make you feel that way. Very whole, very complete. Very whole, very complete. What do the feminine energies need to embrace in order to welcome in this energy for 2021? What does the feminine collective need to embrace? 22 breaking down to another 4. I told you guys have like 4, 5, 6, and 7 as energy. So like in succession. So maybe you're rising or you're trying to figure out the way forward ahead, figure out the way ahead. But 22 is breaking down to 4. It's the holy child, star seed. I am a divine child of the universe. And maybe you're just really realizing this. Maybe you're really coming into your power, stepping into your power, realizing how pertinent it is. These are both, inner child cards. Like realizing how special you are, realizing how special what you're trying to bring to the world actually is. Maybe you're going to help children somehow. Or, yeah, I'm getting like you're realizing how special you are. You're realizing how special your gifts are and how these gifts, maybe you haven't even recognized them ever since you were a kid. Like there's things that you would do, but they wouldn't always be seen as a gift. Now you're really starting to embrace that gift. And so what do you need to embrace? The energy of your inner child. So go within. If you're taking things too serious next year, lighten up. The cosmic enchantress, witchcraft. I attract a steady flow of abundance. I know it says witchcraft. It actually makes me think of manifestation energy, of just doing the things that you need to do in order to manifest and build that in. Manifesting in order to co-create with somebody. And that for me is really tapping into your internal self, asking like, well, who is it that I need to manifest and create with? You know, you have to like dive into those deeper details and ask spirit for that guidance. I think that they will show you. You have to ask for that assistance, because if you're not looking for it, it ain't gonna just show itself to you. And if it does, it's usually by surprise. So just hop on board, understand, you know, what you need to do. Tell me more about this block for the feminine collective. Liftoff. I open my senses to feel delicious pleasure and passion. Yeah, I feel as though it's delicious pleasure and passion. It actually makes me think fire and earth, which is usually quite crazy and destructive and wild together. But fire and earth, and the reason it's making me think that is earth, that Capricorn energy of like tempting, that temptation that's coming in. And again, I'm asking about the block. The block might be you're so passionate about this, like the things that you're going towards are tempting you so much, so heavily. It's so exciting that you're not really looking at like the bigger picture of the situation, and you need to see the larger picture of this. You need to open your senses to feel this. I feel as though you've been in a space where you're not necessarily channeling your highest self. Maybe because you've been too wrapped up in temptation or things that just haven't really helped you progress. Maybe they've held you back, even if just a little bit. Like you're seeing it, you're seeing the hold back. You're finally starting to see the like hold up the block. Oh, that's good. Sorry. Yep. 38, the fallen star, shame. I no longer hide my face. I step into my light with love. Again, like, I feel like this is you letting go of shame, letting go of embarrassment, letting go of feeling like you're not divine enough, and stepping into that. Look how beautiful she's posed up, like a America's Next Top Model or somebody. But really and truly realizing like your power and what it says about you, and what, like, the fallen star, if nobody thinks about this, fallen angel is Lucifer. He was the one who had a lot of issues. Fallen star, angel with quite a few issues. We all have issues. That's my point in this. We all have issues, but see how beautiful it is when she has decided she's going to step into her light. Like, you know how much you can change when you just decide to redirect your focus to the light attraction instead of the darkness in the attraction within you. So my feminine energies, looks like you guys are being asked to really step into your power in 2021. You're going to be co-creating. You're going to be working with that. And I feel like a lot of you are going to have to do a lot of managing of things. And it's going to be a little rough. But that's something that I know all of you can handle. You wouldn't be showing up or at this read if you're not trying to gain something from this. I think that you've just got to understand how to harness your power better. Absolutely. When did this come out? Oh, I see. And remember the temple energy. This is crowning your read. I no longer search for myself, or I no longer search outside of myself for home. Again, recognizing your power, recognizing how special you are, how amazing you are, that you don't need to, like, you're complete, you're whole, you're already good, my feminine energies. Now it's time to get into your power. I think last year, a lot of you were coming into the power, trying to access it, trying to understand it. Now you're starting to understand it. That understanding is coming in, should be coming in the next couple of weeks, months. I'm getting into the new year. And now you guys are really coming into that light. Almost like a full transformation down here, actually. I'm going to show you guys. I have baby, and then right beside it is like kid, and then the big one. You know what I mean? Like, look how beautiful this succession is into coming into that light. It's still keeping your beauty, your innocence, your wisdom. Hold on to what you have learned. Please hold on to what you have learned, because it's making you and allowing you the ability to help others as a feminine. Whether you're co-creating with another individual to make this happen or not, you've got something quite special you need to really hold on to, my feminines. If this is a relationship, if this is a job, if it's a business, whatever you're working on, what I say, Maya, the ancient grandmother teacher, I am the teacher that leads with self-knowledge. All that succession of young to old, naive to wise, that's what I'm seeing. A full-on succession from your naivety to your wiseness in the last year. And you are really understanding who you are, where you are, what you're into. And next year, you're going to be co-creating, but it's going to require a lot of balance, and it's going to require help. You are not able to do this alone. You are going to have to co-create with spirit and potentially with another person. Make sure you're manifesting. Make sure you're not falling into temptation that's not helping you. Make sure that you are really honing in on your power and what you are being shown right now. Because I feel like there's a lot of feminine energy who's gaining access to power that they had not had like in the recent months. Recent past months, you didn't have this awareness or understanding that this is the power you have. And now you're being shown by your God, by your guides, hey, this is what you're meant to do. This is your special thing. What advice do we have for the feminine collective energy, please? Love it. 15, breaking down to 6, rise out of the ashes like a golden sun. Okay, that's the energy advice for your read. Rise, come into your power, rise up like that golden sun. If you think about the suns represented by Leo energy, Leo is so confident, they're so welcoming, they want to work with people, they're social. you're rising into that energy. You're rising very wisely, very beautifully, and you just need to step into it 100% so that you can be exactly what is intended for you to be. And you will know what that is. If it's something that's been calling onto your heart, calling onto your spirit and your soul, he's been trying to reach out to you for a specific reason. So if this read is resonating with you, take that for confirmation. My feminine collective, I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you all are having a very happy, blessed, beautiful Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys in the next video. Maybe I'll do a masculine read. I'm called to, not sure yet, but my divine feminines, take care, be safe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.